Hey y'all, welcome and/or welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae, if you didn't know, and today's video is another missing persons case. So if you're ready, let's go. Alright y'all, so Patrick Alford Jr. was born on November 28, 2002 to his parents Jennifer Rodriguez and Patrick Alford Sr. And in December of 2009, Patrick, who was 7 years old at the time, and his little sister, who was 4 years old at the time, were taken out of their mother's custody because she had been arrested on theft charges, and the two of them were put into the foster care of a lady by the name of Libranda Moran, and Patrick was not happy about this at all. It's said that Patrick told Libranda that he would run away because he didn't want to be with her. He wanted to be with his mom, and he was very vocal about this. However, I'm not 100% sure if Libranda understood everything that Patrick was saying, because it said that Libranda spoke very little English while Patrick and his little sister spoke little to no Spanish. So it's a possibility that she didn't even understand that he didn't want to be with her. And I really wouldn't be surprised if that lack of communication or understanding was a part of Patrick's frustration. I mean, he's 7 years old and he don't know what this lady is saying to him half the time, and I can only imagine that that would be frustrating for him. But anyways, he would also make his unhappiness in his foster situation very loud and clear when he and his sister had a supervised visit with their mom in December of 2009. It said that he was throwing things, he threw a chair, and he told his mom, and I quote, "I want to come home, mommy." And unfortunately, that was the last time Jennifer seen her son, because on January 22nd, 2010, Patrick would disappear from his foster home at Spring Creek Towers in Brooklyn, New York. So according to Libranda, she said that she and Patrick went to the 11th floor of the apartment building to take out the trash, and she turned her head briefly, and when she looked back, Patrick was just gone. And once Patrick was reported missing, it was initially believed that Jennifer had something to do with his disappearance, because she had allegedly been heard saying that she would kidnap her kids. And because of this, she was arrested just a few days after Patrick went missing. Because when she went to court, she maintained that she had no idea where her son was. She said that she didn't have anything to do with his disappearance, and the judge didn't believe her, so they held her in contempt of court and she was arrested. But after doing some investigation and Jennifer passing a lie detector test, the detectives determined that she wasn't involved at all. And there was a massive search that was conducted for Patrick. They searched nearby creeks, they searched apartment buildings, they checked out all of the local sex offenders in the area. They were going into people's apartments, okay? They were looking everywhere for Patrick, and unfortunately he was nowhere to be found. And in October of that same year, Jennifer filed a lawsuit against the city of New York and the foster care agency, basically saying that they took Patrick and Jaylene, which is his little sister's name, they took them without reasonable cause. And she also stated in this lawsuit that the foster care agency was negligent when they placed Patrick and his sister with Libranda, because what they really could have done was place the two of them with their dads or other family members. And so she felt like that was very neglectful to just rush and put them into a foster home. And the courts agreed, and Jennifer ended up winning that lawsuit and ended up putting up a $250,000 reward for anyone who had information about the whereabouts of her son. But unfortunately, another 2 years would pass and there would be no leads. And unfortunately, the family would face another tragedy when Patrick Sr. would end up being shot and paralyzed after a robbery attempt. And Patrick Sr. said that he feels like he was targeted for this robbery because the robbers felt like he had the reward money for his son somewhere in his house. And I'm not sure if the people who robbed and shot him were caught and put in jail. I hope they were. But it didn't give any more information about that. But yeah, Patrick Alford Jr. went missing in 2010, and he is still missing to this day. There is an age progression photo here. I believe he would be 21 on his way to 22 at this point. And he was last seen wearing a blue jacket, a red t-shirt, blue jeans, and black and white Jordans. He is described as a biracial Hispanic and African American boy with black hair and brown eyes and a scar in his left eyebrow. and a birthmark on his abdomen. If anybody has any information on the whereabouts of Patrick Alford Jr., please contact your local authorities, or you can contact the New York Police Department at 718-827-3551. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.